Well, it feels like it's day 3 of Web Summit, but it's actually only been about 24 hours. And it's because of just how much excitement and how much energy is in the room and how many conversations we're having. One of the most exciting conversations we had today with the masterclass that I gave earlier was around predictive analytics and predictive MPS. And I'm here with Morgan, who is from GemSeek, and Morgan and his team were some of the architects behind predictive MPS. And so Morgan, for those who didn't make it to the masterclass today, can you just tell us a little bit about what predictive MPS is and why it's valuable?
Sure. So imagine if you're a business, one of the most important things is to understand how your customers perceive you and how they relate to you, and how they're telling you how they feel about doing business with you. So most companies we work with are sending out emails or SMSs in their hundreds of thousands to try and get feedback from their customers. What we've seen time and time again is most of the customers ignore those. Probably 10 or 15% are taking the time to respond, but that means that 85–90% of people aren't responding. And that means that on an average level, a company can get a sense of how their business is doing, where the hotspots are, what parts of the operation they need to fix. But on an individual customer level, there's a black spot. They can't see which customers are happy and unhappy. So with Predictive MPS, what we do is take that feedback data, we take all of the operational data, all of the behavioral data, we blend it together, and from that we can predict on an individual customer level who's happy and unhappy. And the companies that we work with that are using this are then choosing how best to follow up on that new insight. So for their most happy customers, maybe there's an offer or recommend us to a friend. And for the least happy customers, then you can kick in a retention activity. You can reach out to that customer, ask them how they're doing, fix their issues. When we see this is happening, we're seeing at least a 10x return on investment, because people are actually retaining those existing customers, which are the most difficult customers to retain.
Wow, so a 10x return on investment is definitely hard to say no to. But I think what some people would say is, look, everyone is talking about analytics and analytic capabilities, and what makes GemSeek uniquely positioned to build these types of models? How are you building better, smarter data models than anyone else? And where have you seen these proven out?
Yeah, thank you. So we've been doing this for a number of years, 5, 6, 7 years now. We've been building and refining this algorithm. It's been deployed in multiple countries with multiple clients, and every single one of them has seen a fantastic return from implementing this into their operations. Questions we get asked a lot when we're building this are, do we need a massive amount of data? Is it going to be too complicated for us to build? We should build it ourselves. And we always respond, look, it doesn't need a huge amount of data. It's tens of variables. It is complicated to build, and it's more cost effective to buy something and bring it into your operations rather than to spend 1 or 2 years building that algorithm and try to maintain it. So we've won a number of awards for this across Europe and around the world with our clients, and they're proud to kind of stand up and say that this thing is really working for them in the public domain, which is, I think, better testament than us saying how good it is.
Yeah, and we're certainly proud of the times when we've been able to do this together as Forsta and GemSeek as well, and are super excited that we have now officially launched yesterday, this solution into market. So thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.